Welcome to the tech landscape, a bird's eye view of technology and often referred to by techies as the tech stack. Let's start by thinking of technology like a house. There's a foundation, a hot water heater, some outlets, and probably a whole mess of appliances. Are you picturing your house yet? Good. Before we can go over the stack itself, we need to talk about data, since that's what tech is all about. For our house analogy, we're going to think of data as electricity or water. They both flow through your house and are manipulated to make things work, just like the whole point of tech is to manage and manipulate data. On to the layers. Starting with the back end. The foundation of your house is built with a frame of wood or steel. There's probably some cement or brick to make up the basement. There's wiring for electricity to run through, and pipes for plumbing. Unless you're a specialist, you probably don't interact with any of that stuff. You don't see it, you just trust that it's there, holding up your house, and forget about it until something goes wrong, when you call in a specialist. Well, just like there's a foundation in your house, there's a foundation in technology. It's called the infrastructure, and is the physical hardware, things like servers, networks, and computer chips. Just like you don't interact with the foundation of your house, you don't interact with the infrastructure of the tech stack either. You just know it's there, providing a foundation for the rest of your technology. If something goes wrong, you call a specialist. The infrastructure is the bottom layer of tech. Everything else is built up on top of it. Still with me? Great. On to the second layer. We're still talking about the back end. In your basement, you probably have a hot water heater. It takes cold water and heats it up so that you can take a nice hot shower. You might say that it transforms the water from cold to hot so that you can use it. And unless something is broken and you're not getting any hot water for your shower, you don't interact with it, which is why we can consider the hot water heater part of the back end of the house. So, what does the hot water heater have to do with technology? Well, many companies are now utilizing business intelligence, commonly referred to as BI. BI is a process of transforming raw data through special analysis into useful information. Both BI and the hot water heater take something that isn't useful on its own and transform it into something that is useful. On to the third layer. Some people consider this layer back end. Others think of it as front end. I like to think of it as a bridge. The same way that electricity from the infrastructure of your house makes its way to the front end of your house through an outlet or a circuit breaker, data from the infrastructure makes its way to the front end applications via the operating system, or OS for short. Operating systems allow you, the user, to control things that are technically part of the infrastructure, like how bright your computer screen is, or how loud the volume. Just like outlets, they allow you, the user, to interact with something from the back end. They also provide a platform for your applications to sit on and help organize your desktop. When you save a file to your desktop, your OS keeps track of it, kind of like your circuit breaker keeps you from connecting too many appliances to one outlet. Both the circuit breaker and the OS manage the amount of data or electricity that flows through the network. Finally, our fourth layer, the front end. Think about the appliances in your house. Say, a vacuum, TV, and microwave. They are each built for a specific purpose, and you interact with each of them by pushing buttons to turn them on, or to make them do things, like pop popcorn or clean. Similarly, in technology, there are applications that you, the user, interact with, which we know makes them front end. They are built for a specific purpose, like Word for writing documents, or iTunes for playing music. When you hit a button on a microwave or you click play in iTunes, you are asking the appliance or application to do something, and it responds. So, when you think of applications, think of the appliances in your house. That's it. We've now gone over all 4 layers in the tech stack: back-end, infrastructure, and BI, the bridge, operating systems, and finally, the front-end applications. To learn more about each area, check out some of our other Tech Bites.